Hey guys, what's up? Green Machine Sam back with another video, and today we have another episode of Georgia Southern Dynasty. This is my first time recording in about a week or so we are going to be a little rusty. Hopefully not in terms of gameplay, just remembering some players' names, as I haven't really looked at the roster all that much. We do have Coastal Carolina, which should be our one and only really test of this video. And then we have Old Dominion, who's sitting at 1-8. Now, of course, we're not going to look past them because we don't want to fall into a trap game or anything like that. But overall, we are looking pretty good if we can get past Coastal Carolina. So that is one thing to take into consideration. We're going to take a look at the season stats just real quick, just to look how the season is going so far for us. Morris Moffett, almost 2,000 yards, 21 touchdowns, 67 completion percentage, and only 6 interceptions. 221 yards per game is pretty good right now. Terrence Gibbs having a pretty good year. Frederick Foss having a little bit of a bounce back year. No other really running backs or players running the football to speak of. Morris Moffett, at least positive yards. That is one thing to say, right? 5.5 yards per carry for Gibbs, 7 touchdowns, 4.1 for Foss, and 4 touchdowns for him. Moffett with 4 as well. Jordan Woolen balling out in the yards category. Deion Browning with 33 receptions. But Elijah Walton leading the team with 37 receptions and 3 touchdowns. Josh Dallas, apparently a very, very good red zone threat for Morris Moffett, having 7 touchdowns on the season to Jordan Woolen 6. Not bad, just nothing spectacular at the current moment. I don't think we have our receiving core at 100% strength right now. I think we need one more piece or even 2 more pieces to really solidify our receiving game. Lacey with 4 sacks, Renfro with 4 sacks, Green with 3, and 1.5 for Kevin Breeze, 1 for a couple of the other linebackers. Not off to the greatest start for the defense. All in all, not too terrible. We do need the defense to step up a little bit better. Jaquari Brown with 4 picks, 3 for McDowell, 3 for Murphy, and 2 for Jackson, and 1 for Wooden and Washington. But overall, the team is looking pretty good. We'll go ahead and take a look at recruiting as well, just kind of catching everybody up. We did sign 2 5-stars already this season. We got 3 4-stars. We're looking to sign a lot of 3-stars. Just being so late in the season, just having to fully focus on the 5 guys that we ended up getting and missing out on the 2 that we were going after. Does kind of hurt, but only having 450 points is very limiting. So it's not like we can go after just everybody and anybody, to be fair. I should probably give DeMarcus Dwyer a scholarship at least, just to get him moving. 89 kick power is not bad, but I know that the highest I've ever seen is 93. I don't think I've ever seen anybody over a 94 kick power in this game so far, at least coming out of high school right away. But overall, looking good. Going to add a lot of pieces to this offensive line, of course, and another run-stopping linebacker. We do have plans for a couple of those guys once we do get them in the building, but let's go ahead and hop into this Coastal Carolina game and take them on. I think we should have a good chance of beating them and moving to 7-3 on the season. I recently played Boise in one of my dynasties that I just play on in my spare time. I can't stand these color fields. I really can't. I played Boise at their home stadium. I didn't like it. I played, we've played Coastal Carolina a couple times now. I don't like the colored fields. I really don't. Like, as a kid, they're definitely cool. But they're not appealing to me. I don't know why. It's not like an old person thing, right? I'm not that old, but they're just not as appealing as just like normal grass, normal fields. But still, decent looking stadium. Tavius Murphy going to start the game off with his kickoff return up to the 28-yard line. We go. Of course, like I said, we're playing custom moments. I'll hop in when I feel necessary to hop in. But for now, we are going to take the first 2 drives, 1 on offense, 1 on defense, and then we will head to the Super Sim. We'll try to start the game off correctly. They're putting a lot of guys in the box. They have like 9 guys currently in the box. I'm going to try to take advantage of this and spread them out a little bit. So first and 10, we're going to hit him with a pass. Walton underneath, catch, run, turn up field, gets us 6. Yeah, they brought those 2 backers, so it was probably a good call there. They're still probably going to have a lot of guys in the box. I expect them to really come after us today. I know one thing is our offensive line is not, the greatest group. Walton again underneath here on this left side. It gets us all the way up to the 50, so a big gain there. 21 yards so far for Morris Moffett. Looking to continuously have good games. Just continue to build on his redshirt freshman season. First and 10, going to hand off Gibbs, get him his first rush. Was trying to cut back on that guard's ass, and try to get him going. I thought the linebacker was going to over pursue there. Didn't quite get what we wanted. Jordan Woolen in motion. On this out route could be doing something. Not really. Deion Browning across the middle deep, though. Oh, wow, I'm so lucky I fit, threw that ball when I did. I did not see that other defender. I saw the linebacker on the right-hand side. He was, near the middle of the field. But I did not see the guy that was near the hash. 1st and 10 at the 35. Handoff, Frederick Foss. Frederick Foss, big gain here. He's going to run one over and get down to the 19. That's exactly what I like to see from one of our power backs. 1st and 10. I think Nagy on the stick should be good, or Deion Browning on his route. I like Nagy. I'm just going to get him the football here. Get him 5. 3 first downs to start off the day is not a bad start. Definitely moving the football well. Just got to keep the drive alive. 2nd and 5 now. Going back to Gibbs here on just a dive. Clancy just got beat to the inside so fast and so easy. It's kind of hard to do anything when you're, when everybody else does their job, but you're getting beat to the inside. 3rd and 3. This is a duo play. Woolen down inside the box. I don't love it that it's Woolen. I'd rather have Deion Browning there, but I don't think there's custom formation subs yet, which is kind of a joke. But I mean, it's one thing that they're missing in the game that truly just makes it a little more fun. We're going to go with a jet pass here to Jordan Woolen. He's going to come in motion. 1st and goal at the 4, but that corner kept containment. He played that correctly. He did. So, as much as I'm mad that we didn't score there, their coaches will be happy. He did his job correctly. 2nd and goal now. We're going to run the ball with Deion Browning, and then the corner on that side comes off the edge. Okay, 3rd and goal. I'm going to go slant spacing here. Going to have Deion Browning running this quick out. I'm going to keep Gibbs in for an extra blocker. So we're looking Browning to Dallas to Walton here. Browning should win his rep. And he does. Diving catch. Touchdown. Deion Browning. A man that's coming off a very good performance. Ultimately winning us the game. Off to a good start so far today. The drive kind of stalled there near the goal line, but still able to get it done there. And the point after is up and good. 5:27, 11 plays, 72 yards on our first drive of the day. Should set the tone in the correct direction. Now we just got to come out on defense and play well. Fulser sending it deep into their own end zone, and that will not be returned. Out to the 25-yard line they come. Coastal Carolina and this offense. Tad Hudson, almost 1900 yards. I wish it would just tell me the completion percentage instead of how many fucking passes he's thrown versus how many he's completed. I could care less about how many he's completed. I'd rather know his touchdowns, and I'd rather know his completion percentage as a whole. Gonna hop on the linebacker here, and oh my god, their running back is taking off. Jesus. Trey just didn't scrape hard enough, and the other linebacker got blocked up. Johnson got blocked up, and Trey didn't do his job well enough. 1st and 10 at the 45. We're going to start with Johnson on the outside. Expecting a handoff here. I don't know where the fucking the D tackle Burley's going. He literally just stopped running after him for a second. He was right there and just stopped doing his job. 1st and 10 at the 42. They're really a run-heavy team right now. An RPO, and Jaquari Brown able to get the knockout. Luckily there, Thad Hudson making a good throw. Just couldn't quite deliver fully on it. I'm going to send pressure here on 2nd and 10. I'm going to send pressure. Get home, and it does. No, that's Anders. Lacey is currently, I think, out with injury. I would have liked Breeze to maybe get that sack there to help his development even more, but either way, a sack is a sack. I'm not going to complain too much. Going to drop Anders into coverage, so I'm going to hop on him. They're going for the deep ball, and it's completed. Fuck. Our corner just got burnt. I don't know how either. You're supposed to be playing a deep zone and you get burnt? Like, what are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? I'm just going to hop into the Super Sim now. I don't think we'll probably have a real chance to block their point after, and I don't feel like returning the kick. 2 big fucking plays from us. 3 big passing plays, getting us down to the 7. Down to the 5, down to the 1. 4th and goal at the 1. I'm going to see how far we actually are. If we're relatively close, I'm just going to QB sneak this. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fucking inch line. If we get stopped, I'm going to send the defense out there. We're going to get a safety, and we're going to call it a day. Simple as that. 4 receptions for Deion Browning, 74 yards and a touchdown so far on his day. Average of 18 yards a catch. So he's having another fantastic day. Yeah, this is go for it no matter what type shit. They do bring out the goal line D, but I'm going to trust our offensive line to get there, and Morris Moffett will get there for his 5th rushing touchdown on the season. Just wanted to make sure we go for it. I probably should have hopped in on 3rd down and just went for it then, but figure I'd give my offense in the sim a opportunity. 4th and 3, punt the football back away, and the drive is going nowhere, but then a big reception to Josh Dallas. I will say, Josh Dallas seems to bail us out on 3rd down quite a bit, to be fair. Chase Fulser knocks a field goal through. A 3 and out for Coastal Carolina. Big run there. Another good pass to Deion Browning. An incomplete pass, or no, a reception for 0 yards there. 4th and 5, I would have said, yeah, Fulser knocks it through again. Chase Fulser has really turned things around. Glad we've kept him around so far. 2nd and 15, Vic Burley with the sack. A big reception there to... What the fuck is that name? Like, Akery? I don't know how the fuck you would pronounce that. Xakeer. ERY. Jesus fucking Christ. 3rd and 1, 4th and 1. They're going to probably settle for a field goal. No, they actually go for it and get it. 2nd and 8. 1st and goal at the 8. Pass dropped. 3rd and goal at the 6. I'm going to hop in here. We're going to try to play this. I'm going to go nickel here. I'm going to show pressure. Then we're going to drop out of it. I'm also going to bring the safety Jackson down. Cover up this tight end immediately. Cover up this middle. And I don't know what the fuck McDowell's doing. You're standing out of the end zone. Why are you standing out of the end zone? I will never understand why coverage is so hard to be programmed into this game, but it is for some reason. So they'll make it a 20-14 game here. I'm just going to stay on the field, actually. 2 minutes, 45 seconds. I'm going to go try to make a play here. I don't think the offense would really be all that aggressive in the sim. I think they would probably take one play and then kind of be like, okay, well, now do we have something, or are we, gonna run out the rest of this clock? I would like to go for something here. Let's send Dallas on a zig. If he can catch and get out of bounds, that'd be pretty impressive. Jordan Woolen catch, turn up field. If we can't get anything going on this first couple plays, then I'll probably back off and let the clock run out, but got to pick up the 1st down first. If we can get the 1st down, then I can see that we might have a chance here. Walton, catch, run, turn up field. Up to the 45. We're going to call our first time out here and just get us a little bit of a break, and then we'll come back to it. 1st and 10. I like Walton on this corner or Josh Dallas on this out, personally. Morris Moffett stepping up. I have Walton. Catch. Go down. Okay, we're going to hurry back to the line here. I don't feel like wasting this 2nd timeout just quite yet. We're just going to go verts here. Woolen on this drag should have a good opportunity to make something happen. Can he beat him inside? No, I had to try to throw the football away. Ended up getting it out of our hands at least. But now coach is going 4 wide. No, I don't want to go 5 wide anymore. I don't want to go 5 wide. That's kind of why I hopped out of the playbook section. That's kind of why I wanted to go to something different. I'm going to have Woolen here. Run a deep speed out. Get up to that corner and then break out. Yeah, that corner turned, and as he turned, Jordan broke out. So that's 1st and goal, down to the 5. We got a couple plays here. We're going to go mesh corner. We will settle for the field goal if we can. 1st and goal, though, at the 5. I'm going to keep Gibbs in here. I like these crossers, and then Nagy with that sit down could be an option. Browning can't quite get the ball out. 5 seconds left. Do we really risk it at this point? We could go up 9, or we could try to risk it for a biscuit. I'm going to risk it for a biscuit here. Just look, and if nobody's open, throw the football away immediately. I'm going to look Dallas and Browning, and if nobody's open, just throw it away. Dallas. Oh, my God. I thought the ball was going to get fucking smacked by Browning because, for some reason in this game, your own offensive players won't react to the football being in the air, but the defenders will all, immediately know where the ball is. That's probably one of my biggest complaints is that offensive players never react to the ball being hit in the air. But then again, the defense is they know exactly where the ball is, and they're just all running towards it. But going up 27-14 here, hopefully in this first half, if we can hit this point after, and we do. Going up 27-14. Very good start to the half. Very good start to the half. Morris Moffett only, I think it said 4 incompletions on the day so far, so he is definitely proving his worth. Like I said, I wasn't expecting to go to him, and I wasn't planning on going to him either, right? That would probably be a misconception, is that some people would probably be like, oh, you were planning on going to him right away. And it's no, I really wasn't. I would much rather have ran with J.C. French and hope that we could have another good season and compete for the Sun Belt. But with him struggling so early, I understand we're playing against 2 very good teams. But even when he's gotten in against not great teams, he hasn't put up stuff, right? Right? When he got put in a couple of the blowouts, he just didn't perform well against those teams either. So I think eventually you do just have to move on from guys. He's not going to get drafted. He's too low of an overall. He's a senior. It's not like he has much more room to develop at this point. But besides that deep ball of us getting beat on, the defense played pretty well so far. So has the Sim offense. They haven't played bad. They've just had a couple stall outs here and there. But we were able to take advantage of a couple of the good plays that they were able to make. They will start the drive off very slow. 4th and 7. They're going to immediately give us the ball back. Good punt there, 58 yards, but our offense will immediately respond and have a couple good plays back to back. And there is a touchdown to Deion Browning. That, I think, puts him over 100 yards as well. And we did go for 2. Terrence Gibbs got it. And there is a couple plays there. Denelius Johnson with a 7-yard sack. 3rd and 14. Penalty against the offense. Wow, they would have almost had the first down without that penalty there. They will have to punt the football back to us. A couple good plays here. Keeping the drive moving. Deion Browning. 2nd and 5, 3rd and 3. And this is a blowout now. Wow, they had a very, very big play. 1-yard penalty, and they will end up scoring. So they have cut the lead down to 21 now. 49-21 now. And our offense slowing down a little bit, but nothing too incredible. Yeah, J.C. French in the game, not really doing much. Settling for a field goal there. 52 points on the day for this team. And we do end up slowing them down. They do get a 1st and 10, though. Incomplete pass. Looks like an incomplete pass. Another big play there. 1st and goal at the 5. I'm just going to let this team play it out at this point. There's no point in me hopping in. Looks like a big run there from probably Terrence Gibbs or Frederick Foss at that point, maybe even Baker. But 59-28 will get it done against Coastal Carolina. Hopefully we don't have to play much of the second game. If we don't have to play much of the second game, I will probably end up playing the third game. Morris Moffett, though, 407 yards, 82 completion percentage, 6 touchdowns on the day for him. Gets the job done against Coastal Carolina. Having a very good game. Morris Moffett has been incredible. Way better than I expected him to be, right? He doesn't fit your prototypical, player that I want to go after. I would either want somebody, with a lot more speed or a lot more throw accuracy and throw strength and throw power. But he's kind of a mixture of both, and he's been performing pretty well, and especially in the sim as well. So we can go ahead and take a look at the stats just to see what happened really, all in all. Don't give a fuck about Coastal Carolina. But yeah, 5 touchdowns on through the air, only 5 incompletions, 407 yards on the day for Morris Moffett. 14 carries for Terrence Gibbs, 70 yards, and 11 carries for 78 for Frederick Foss. Morris Moffett, 2 for 4. Bryce Baker, 2 for 2. Receiving, Deion Browning, 9 catches, 107 yards, 2 touchdowns. Elijah Walton, 5 for 88. Jordan Woolen, 3 for 36. And 4 for 36. And Josh Tausch, 3 for 103 and 2 touchdowns. Nagy, 2 for 8 and 1 touchdown as well. So he got involved a little bit even after we were off the field. We did give up no sacks on the day. So good job offensive line. Even when we were out there, we were able to get the ball out. Burley, Anders, and Johnson all get sacks on the day. Tackles for loss, only one outside of that. And an interception for Marcus Washington, the senior that we just brought in. Chase Folser was perfect as well. So very, very, very good game from this team in general. Let's head back to the main menu. So we did get locked out on a couple recruits, but we are in first place on a couple of others. We do go up to B championship contender and C- brand exposure. Not that we have to really worry about anybody. Playing style, Vic Burley is apparently at risk of transfer. Is he not a fucking senior? I could have swore he was a senior. Like, where are you transferring to, buddy? You ain't fucking transferring. Even if he is a junior and has the chance of transferring, it's like, yeah, he's a junior with the chance of transferring. C+ play style, though, we can easily change that around with the rest of the season, but still, that is something we do need to watch out for. Apparently, I don't know, it said that we had somebody, yeah, Morris Moffat, Offensive Player of the Week for the Sun Belt Conference. Very good for him and his development. Old Dominion, 1-9, 1-5 through conference play. Don't have any points to spend currently at the moment on for anybody. We could look to ultimately start selling on some of these guys. I don't know if we've already sold on some of them. We are selling on Candy. We are selling on CJ and Donahue. Donahue, we're just currently friends and family. I'm just going to let that ride out for a week. Where are all of our points? Some of them have to be down here. Yeah, I was going to say, some of them have to be down here. There's no way. So we were locked out on a couple of the 4 stars, which is fine. I'm not surprised by that in any way. Danucci we're still going after. We are in first place on. We do know his, but we can't sell on him. We only have a B and 2 D pluses, so we can't sell on him. So we just have to hope that our 65 will be enough for him. Jerron Little, we might be able to sell on. That would be 10 points, 4 points, and 8 points. So that's 22. So yes, we can sell on him because 21 is kind of where you want to be at. So we should be able to sell on him. Just got to find the correct one. So we will sell on him and send his extra 10 points back to him as well. Marquez we're already selling on. So that is good as well, getting both of them ready to go. We are having quite a commanding lead on some of these guys. Garrett Carney, we just don't have really the points to spare right now to go get. And we don't have the points to really scout him either, which is unfortunate. Tommy Wimet, well, I don't know how to say that name, but yeah, him. Don't really have the points for him either. Josh Orlando, I'm going to take the 5 off of so we can at least just send a scholarship towards some of these guys. Evan, I think we can also take the 5 off of. It's not too big of a risk right now. He's not a gem either, so it's not going to, make or break our program. He's probably just going to have normal, to be fair. BJ, we are in a battle against West Virginia, so I don't really want to take any points off of him. But Chester, we're fine on, so we're going to take 5 off of him as well. And we're going to come down here. I'm just going to have to take a chance with Tommy here. I'm just going to send him 10 points. If we can get him moving, that would be awesome. And we're going to take the 15 that's currently off of Garrett. And we're going to send him 25 for contact, friends and family, just to get a little bit better of a push. Tommy, I'm willing to take the chance on, right? Worst case scenario, he comes in. He's not very good. We're losing a QB anyway. I don't think we have anybody else on the board, not currently anyway. But, he comes in, he's back for a year, and we encourage him to transfer out at that point, right? Nothing too crazy at the moment, right? I do want to get some scholarships heading to some other players as well, because some guys we are just able to gain momentum on, like Cushenberry, Moss, Smalls, and Coates, who should be, at least okay players for us. Backups, career backups for a couple years before we have to cut them. Nothing too terrible. But let's go ahead and take on Old Dominion. We do have upgrade coach skills. Is there anything we really need to go after? Recruiting's fine. We did open up tactician a while back. I do kind of want to upgrade this offensive line, and that's where I'm going to spend the points at. If we can just get a little bit better boost from our offensive line, that should help us out an incredible amount. Like I said, Old Dominion, it's a trap game. We got to go in there. We got to make sure that it does not become a complete trap game, though. We got to go win this game. If we can get out of it and get into the sim early, hopefully we should be able to play the third game against whoever the fuck we're supposed to play. App State, I think. Yeah, so Costa Moments again. Can hop in, play the first 2 drives like we did last week, as well as all the other games so far this season. Next season is where we will fully take over our team. Tavius Murphy back with a return and only out to the 17-yard line. I would prefer you just letting that bounce at that point. 2,300 yards, 26 touchdowns, and a 70% completion percentage for Morris Moffett, at least if you round up, of course. But overall, not a bad season. Not a bad season for Morris Moffett, the redshirt freshman. We're going to go an RPO here for Terrence Gibbs, and the linebacker just shoots right through. I don't know where that guard was really going. Like, if that guy's coming, you just need to stop and hold your ground and face up. DeAndre Buchanan is in. So is Josh Dallas injured? He must be then at that point. And I threw a pick. Well, this is a trap game. I said it beforehand. This is going to be a trap game. The Old Dominion will get a restart pretty quickly here. Defense needs to come out and make a play, though. If we can make a play here, turn the game back into our hands, we'll be all for nothing. 1st and 10, play action fake, dropping it into coverage with McDowell. Cover this crosser. Somebody needs to get home. Thank you, Trey. Finally. The middle linebacker having to step up in pass rush. Like, we covered up everything and just nobody was getting home. I'm like, holy fuck, will somebody do something? Now they run an inside zone, and dude, Jackson, you need to come down quicker than that. I'm going to send pressure again. I'm just going to go double A again. I know this is kind of cheesy at this point, but we need to try something. They're going to put us into a blender if we don't. Trey, they're getting there again. Trey, I need to learn your last name, apparently, because apparently you're going to be the only player that on this team to make plays. 4th and 2. I'm expecting some type of read option. It's a speed option. I hopped onto Tavius Murphy and was pushing X, and for some reason he takes a step outside. Man, fuck, man. 1st and goal at the 8. Gonna hop on McDowell because he's playing zone. They're running a halfback base. Jackson's not coming downhill. Having to get all the way over there with McDowell after he picks up a couple yards. Gonna go 46 gap press here. I gotta hope that somebody can make a play here on man. Gonna hop on Trey. They're running that base play again. Getting him pushed back to the 5. 3rd and goal. I'm gonna just go cover 3 here. They're going 5 wide right now. Jesus Christ. And he ran that stupid fucking out and up play. Quan Dunbar out of Missouri. Okay, well, I got to hop out because we did just play our first 2 drives technically. Hopefully the offense can get something going, and it's intercepted. And it's 14-0. Couple big plays here for this offense down to the 7, to the 9. I'm going to hop it on 3rd and goal. I'm going to see if we can get something. Just don't throw a pick at this point. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to run a speed out with Woolen. Get him up to the end zone. I'm going to keep Gibbs in here. I don't really need him running that. DeAndre Buchanan underneath. Turn. Down to the 2. I don't want to settle for a field goal. I really don't. I would much rather go for it here. 4th and goal. Snap the football. I don't know who 14 is! And he didn't catch it. Are you fucking kidding me? Did he not get his feet in? Did we wait too long to throw this? Yes. Yep, his foot's clearly out. That's not even close. David just doesn't get his feet in. Nice. I'm sending pressure. I'm going to walk fucking Jackson down into the box, and he's going to have to play linebacker on this play. Jaquari! There we go! Safety! Getting that flip we needed. Thank you. I'm going to let the sim offense take over here, though. And they did nothing. Awesome. Move the ball back again, and they do nothing. And we will get the ball back again. And Terrence Gibbs has a good 27-yard reception. Knocked away. Good play there. 3rd and 9. 3rd and 14. 1st and 10. DeAndre Buchanan with a big play. 3rd and 8. Another good play there from Terrence Gibbs. And they will end up scoring and kicking the point after. And they just fucking... Jesus Christ. TJ Lott. The offense being slow here. So we got a 9-yard reception and then punted the ball away. Nice. Good job, guys. Another big play. Defense stepping up here. And a sack for Lacey. But a field goal up and good. I'm going to hop in, try to get us some points here. I'm probably going to have to play most of the second half now. Just because of how this team has played. I know the first pick was my fault, but, like, they just have not been able to do much all game. I'm going to go corner up here. I don't want Walton just running that little trail. I'd rather have him running out and just try to get out of bounds if he gets open. Just leading him too far outside. Just can't get it done. I'm going to go Y shallow cross. We need to pick up this first down. One play at a time, but... And I don't have anybody open, and they're sending 5. I can't trust my offensive line enough. I really can't. Leaving them one-on-one across the board just is not realistic. 3rd and 10. I need Woolen to run a comeback if his man's going to sit that far back. He's not going to beat him over the top. Just run a comeback at that point. Run a comeback, catch, get down, get back to the line. I'm going to run verts here now. They're playing it too high to start off with. And look, Browning underneath real fast. And I just can't get the ball out to Walton. I probably should have just went with whoever R1 was, whether that's Buchanan or David at this point. It doesn't matter. Probably should have just tried to throw on the run and get it to him. Probably would have been a little bit better. Walton, if he can catch and hold on. Going to call a timeout here. Going to call one of our 2. Give us a chance here. If they don't cover Walton off the line immediately, we should have him. But I think that guy that's currently sitting over top of my right tackle is going to drop immediately. But we're going to have to try it. Browning underneath. Catch, run, turn up field. Gets out at the 27. At this point, I think it's just time for a field goal. Chase Fulser going to have to kick it pretty hard to get it there. 60 miles an hour blowing directly at us. Chase Fulser just got to knock it through. Cut the lead down to 12. Get us into the halftime. Hop into the Super Sim again. Hopefully the defense can come up with something. They do on their first drive. Incomplete pass. 3-yard pass. 4th and 7. Punt the ball away. We got to pick. That's game changing. I'm going to hop in. Clancy's so fucking tired. Get him out of the fucking game. Or if he's injured, get him out of the fucking game. We can put somebody else in. It's not that big of a fucking deal. Throw somebody else out there. Do we not have anybody? Is AJ Powell a redshirt? I'm going to go AJ Powell, I think. Just throw AJ Powell out there. I don't care at this point. Get somebody out there. Like, I don't need the guy that can't fucking, like, run correctly out there. I don't need to be getting beat off the edge incredibly fast because we refuse to put somebody else in. Walton, quick catch, quick throw, down to the 6. I wish I just had the QB blast play from 5 wide, but apparently this playbook does not. Gonna roll out with Morris Moffett, trying to find something. He's gonna find the corner of the end zone. Touchdown, rushing touchdown for Morris Moffett. Getting it done with his legs there. We're going to hop back into the Super Sim. See if the defense can come up with a stop here. And they are driving now because of a penalty, it seems like, on 3rd down. And we'll at least hold them to 3. So we're still within striking distance. The offense getting a move on. Down to the 4. Having to settle for a field goal there, unfortunate. We got a pick. Down to the 5. Down to the 1. And into the end zone touchdown. 1-yard rush by Terrence Gibbs. We did go for 2 and we did apparently miss it. So still down here. 4th and 5. Punting the football away. 4th and 2. Punting the football back to us. Not off to the greatest start. 3rd down and 13. Got to go pick up something. I know what play I want. I remember what play I want now. I want PA deep cross here. I want Woolen to run a comeback, and I'm looking Walton here. And I can't get it out, and it's going to be a fumble 6. Nope, Powell's able to get there. That's unfortunate, to say the least. I figured the offensive line could hold up at least a little bit. Unfortunately, they proved me wrong. 1st and 10. Going to bring Jackson down in the box so that Quan Dunbar will try to block him instead of one of our backers. Somebody finally gets home, though. They're going to go to the hurry up. Going to hop on Trey here. I'm going to press here. Put people in the box. 2nd and 12. So they hurried back to the line to run the clock out. That's what they did. Are you fucking me right now? 2nd and 12. 16, 15, 14, 13. I'm not going to waste my timeouts yet. I'm not going to. If they get down inside the 2 and get a first down, it's over. So I got to save my timeouts as of right now. Halfback draw. One of the safeties needs to make a play. 3rd and 4 now. I'm going to call timeout here. Try to save as much time as possible. We're going to have to go down and score a touchdown anyway, unless they completely shank this fucking field goal, or they choose not to go for it as well, but highly doubt that's the play from them. Jackson there! I'm going to burn another timeout here. They have to go they have to kick the field goal. I wanted to go for the block, but I was just like, I was so scared of them, you know, running into the kicker and then them having a 1st and 10 and able to salt the clock away. Tavius Murphy just going to fair catch it, get it out to the 25. I'm just going to go stick here. Stick is one of the easiest plays to just hit on every single time. 1st and 10. Walton, just catch, turn up field. Hurry back to the line. If we can get a play off before the 2 minutes, that would be great. If not, it's fine. Morris Moffett scrambling. The D-tackle missed. And all the way up to the 50-yard line goes Morris Moffett. Holy shit. When I stepped up, I saw that D-tackle shed, and I'm like, fuck, we're going to get our shit rocked right now. Luckily, we were able to get out of there. So at the 50-yard line, we do have Walton here on this out. He holds on, but nothing really going there. Was it really worth throwing that? Not really, probably. Let me go mountain stick here. I know we're wasting a ton of time, though. Granted, we don't want to give them the ball back with too much time. Walton on this out route. Gets out of bounds, but only gains 2, and it's a 3rd and 7 now. I got to go 5 wide here now. There's no way we could continuously go with something else. We go Y shallow cross again. Woolen run a speed out, but get to the 1st down marker. Gibbs run a curl. Browning, big catch and run. Down to the 23 we go. 3 for 55. Yeah, he's not having a great day. That's kind of why the offense is struggling, it feels like. 1st and 10. Minute 20 remaining. We don't need to force anything. Remember that. We don't need to force anything. And there's a sack. Fuck. We do need to force it a little bit, though. We can't. Okay, 20 seconds just clicked off. That's wonderful. Browning, catch, turn up field. Getting some yardage. Get back to the line. Everybody needs to get back to the line. Now. Go, 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 go. Please, 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 go. Run a slant instead. Don't run that drag. Catch, Deion Browning. Thank you. Fucking thank you, Deion. Holy shit. Gonna go back to it. Not gonna look at him probably, but I do want to go back to this play. Nothing's open, just throw it out of bounds. Morris Moffett scrambling into the end zone. Touchdown, Morris Moffett. Let's fucking go, man. Let's fucking go. Morris Moffett has been such a fucking cheat code for us. DeAndre Buchanan run a zig. David run a speed out. I know that's a lot of guys going right there, but if somebody's open, somebody will be. Somebody's open, and DeAndre Buchanan. I didn't mean if somebody's open, somebody will be. I meant if somebody's open, we'll find them. Unfortunately, it didn't come out that way. We do have to step out on defense. I figure that's only right if we stepped out on offense and the last defensive drive. I feel like we need to step out here. It is kicked a little short, so they will have to return it and burn off a couple seconds here. They do have all 3 timeouts, though. Right? They do have all 3 timeouts. We can't let them get deep, but we don't want to let them get yardage either. I'm going to hop on Anders here. Try to win. And Tavius Murphy just nowhere to be found. Our best corner is getting burnt to the inside. Why is that? I'm going to hop on Lacey here. Try to win. Somebody get home. Trey there. Thank you. Dude, Trey might be one of our best players on the team. Not even kidding. I'm going to back everybody off. I'm going to hop on Renfro here. And then Tavius Murphy again. Oh my god. They have to throw a Hail Mary. Holy shit. Oh no, this is not going to go our way. I'm going to hop on Trey here. I'm going to send extra pressure. Run around the edge. Anders gets there. The safeties, and it's picked. Thank you. Holy fuck. I saw the ball in the air and I'm like, oh no, I'm a Chicago Bears fan. This isn't going to happen to me in a video game, is it? Wow, we are going to escape this trap game by the skin of our fucking teeth. 33-30 here is how we're going to escape. Tracy Hill getting a pick to end the game in the back of the end zone. Just insane. Started off so fucking slow. Having to respond in that fourth quarter. Morris Moffett and an offense gets it done. 310 yards, 55 completion percentage, 2 touchdowns. I know he threw 2 interceptions as well, but he got it done when it mattered, though. Another rushing touchdown for him there. Getting it there, getting it home, putting it in the end zone. Jeez, just a stressful game. It shouldn't have been that stressful against a 1-9 fucking team, but it was, apparently. So, that's fun. But yeah, able to get out of here with a victory. I'll see you guys back in the main menu. I do have to grab screenshots for thumbnails and stuff like that. So, Jesus. Okay, so yeah, now with that, Old Dominion drops to 110. We go to 6-3 and 6-1 in conference play and 8-3 in regular play. Gonna go ahead and sim the week. Hopefully, we can get a couple guys closer to committing to our football team and our program. We are on a good spot. A lot of the guys we are in first on. Dan Clinton, I don't think I'm actively going after, so losing out on him to Oregon isn't that big of a deal. Okay, I'm going to have to look his name up. I'm just going to have to look his name up later and figure out how the fuck his name is said, so I know where the fuck I'm at with that. We are going to look at conference standings real quick. I would assume Georgia State is in our conference. Yeah, they're in our conference, so we won't get a play for the Sun Belt, unfortunately. They are 10-1 on the season and 7-0 in conference play. So unless they magically lose against whoever the fuck they're going to be playing, which I highly doubt they will, because of course they won't, right? Where would they be at? Georgia State. I'm looking for them. I'm still not seeing them. Where the fuck is they at? Where the fuck is these pussies at? Here they are. They're playing Coastal Carolina. Coastal Carolina, I need you to step up this week. You guys are 6-5, 4-3 on the season. I need you guys to step up. Just fucking get an upset, please. If you guys can get an upset, then we might have a chance at it. I don't think we will because of head-to-head, but you never know with this game. It might accidentally give it to me. 8-3 going against App State. We won't be playing them in this episode. The second game took too long. But overall, we're in a good spot right now. Top 3 on CJ. BJ, we should have locked up here soon. Chester, we're hopefully going to have locked up soon. Evan, we should have locked up relatively soon. Penn State's making a real big comeback on him. Josh Orlando, we should have locked up. Diego, we're in front on. Romeo, we're in front on. Moses, we're in front on. Eric, we're losing ground on, but he's not that big of a deal to lose out on. I think out of the corners, he wasn't one of the better ones. Only 87 speed, 88 acceleration. He wouldn't be bad if he brought in, but Lynn Moss and Chauncey Smalls, I think, are the two that I would actually want out of the two corners. Garrett Carney, where are we at sitting on him? A lot of teams are hopping in on him since it's week 12, so it's going to be a tough battle to keep them off of him. James DiNucci, we're in the lead on, but with Texas Tech and Kansas State having visits scheduled, which I can't even, no weeks available to visit, so I can't even schedule him for a visit. Duran, where are we at on him? We are in first. Georgia Tech is closing the gap, though. And then Marquez, I'm hoping we can get committed before that week 14. Ohio State could lock him up in that week if we let it get that far. We need him to get committed this week, after this week, I think is the biggest thing. Which, if you base it off of last week's increase in commitment level, he should. But with that being said, guys, if you guys didn't enjoy this video, I think I'll go through and see if I can hard sell any of the guys that we currently have on points. If we can, those will probably be the only changes. I'll probably end up giving them all their points back anyway. I'm just going to see if I can soft sell Evan, if I can hard sell some of these other guys, or soft sell some of these other guys that we're, good on, that we have the points on, that we haven't been able to sell on because of interest or whatever, not knowing their sell yet. But with that being said, guys, if you guys did enjoy this video or any of the videos here on my channel, I would appreciate if you guys do stick around and subscribe. I'll be back with more videos like this, but with that being said, I'm out.